Hey guys, it's Kara from iStampin.com. Thanks for joining me today. Today I want to show you how to make these adorable little fruit tags using the fruit basket stamp set that you can find in our occasions catalog, and I'm actually going to be using quite a bit from the Tutti-fruitti suite. So you can find this on page 28 and 29 of our occasions catalog. And here's the front, and I've been mentioning it here for the last about week that if you currently don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and would like to receive a copy of the occasions catalog for yourself, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to send one to you along with the celebration brochure. This is Stampin' Up's biggest sale of the year. For every $50 that you spend, you can pick an item here in the celebration catalog, and we even have $100 items. So once you spend $100 before tax and shipping, you can pick out what we're referring to as a level 2 item. So if you don't have any of these publications, just reach out to me and I'll get that to you. So I am using the Fruit Basket Bundle, so that includes the stamp set and these adorable punches right here. And when you purchase the bundle, you do save 10%. So here are the 4 punches that come in the bundle. We're not going to be using that one today, so we're just going to be using these 3. And then I'm also using, actually I'm using colors that come in from the Tutti-fruitti Classic Stampin' Spots. I am going to be using just my full-size ink pads, so you can either, you know, get the Stampin' Spots if you want to, or you can just use your full-size pads, which include Soft Suede, Real Red, Daffodil Delight, and Lemon Lime Twist. The paper that I am using to create the tags is coming from the Tutti-fruitti 6x6 Designer Series paper stack. I've been using this paper for the last few projects since the occasions catalog came out, so this paper is just really versatile. To make the tag, I am using our Lemon Lime Twist 3/8 inch mini striped ribbon. This is also part of the collection. And then you will just need just a few punches other than the punches that punch out the little fruits. I'm using our Starburst Punch. I'm using our banner triple punch just to make this little banner. And then for this one, I'm using our brand new 1 3/8 inch scallop punch that you can find in the occasions catalog, and then a 1.5 inch circle punch. I layered this by itself, but I just felt like it needed a little bit of color behind it, just because this designer series paper just has a little bit more white to it. And then to be able to pop these up on dimension, I'm using our mini Stampin' Dimensionals, which are perfect. It's the perfect size. And then just some snail. So it comes together really quickly. Oh, and then also our Whisper White Baker's Twine. On 2 of these tags, you can see that I tied a bow, if you want to do it that way. This one, I just knotted it. So I'll show you how to do both ways, and you know, you can make the decision as to which way you like better. All right, so the first thing that you will do is to grab your Tutti-fruitti 6x6 paper and just choose the designs that you want to make your tags out on. These are the ones that I chose. So these are what it looks like on the other side. This was the paper that I used for my iStampin Live last Friday, so if you haven't seen that, you'll have to go check that out. It's a cute box. Now what I'm wanting to do is just to create a tag, and I've done it 2 ways, and to be quite honest, I'm not the best at it either way, but I feel like I'm a little bit better using my little tabletop trimmer. But what you can do is just take your scissors and just cut off an angle, and then just flip it over onto this side, and then just cut off the same. For whatever reason, I'm not very good at that. So here I'm just going to take my tabletop trimmer, and oh, I don't think I told you the measurements. These measure 2 by 3. And what I'm going to do is just line this up like at the 1-inch mark and just slice off. And then I'm going to come here at the 2-inch mark and do the same thing, and hopefully these match. Yeah, I did a pretty good job there. So like I said, it's 2 by 3 and I'm just slicing off. So I'm going to do that for all 3 of these. And so these tags are just really cute just to put on a project or something like that. I thought these would be fun to make. So we've got all of our tags made, and now what we can do is, if you want, we can go in with our 1 1/8 handheld circle punch. And I'm just going to come in here at the top and just punch a hole. Try to place that in the center, just like so. Oops. Okay, there we go. All right, so we can put these off to the side, and why don't we do our stamping? And I just grabbed scrap pieces from my little bin. So, you know, just grab a variety of sizes of Whisper White cardstock. That's what you're going to use to make your tags. And here I'm using our Starburst Punch, and I'm just going to punch out a starburst. And now I'm going to use this over here to do the stamping. And for this one, we're going to be stamping the cute little pineapples. So what you will do is, with your fruit basket stamp set, you are going to want to get this image right here, and then the topper. And we're going to be stamping these 2 colors, or these 2 stamps, and Daffodil Delight and Lemon Lime Twist. And we'll just put that off to the side. Because these are photopolymer, I'm going to grab my Stampin Pierce Mat. Okay, and I've got my 2 little stamps, and I'm just using our tiniest little block. And I'm just going to start off stamping the base, the body of the pineapple 3 times. And I'll get a little bit closer so y'all can see this. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to come in and use Lemon Lime Twist to stamp on the little top of the pineapple. And because they're photopolymer, we can see where we're stamping, which is really nice. And you can see some of them like aren't perfect, but don't worry about that, because when you use this little punch, it's going to, it doesn't fit the whole image. So, whoops, I need to cut this off just a tad. So it doesn't punch out the whole image, so it looks a lot better. So whoops. So there we go, that's what it looks like. So we're going to punch out all 3 of these, and just watch out where they go, because they do kind of fly away. Okay, so we've got all 3 of those, and now we can stamp our sentiment on the Starburst. And for this, I am using You Are the Sweetest, and I'm going to stamp that in soft suede. So all of the sentiments will be done in soft suede. And that's just going to go right down here. Ah, yikes. Whoops, let's try that again. There we go, that's better. Okay, so now I have the little mini Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'm going to put the dimensional just right here on the body of the pineapple. Oops. And I'm going to start off in the center. Just like that. And then and hopefully this will help with the spacing. There, that looks pretty good. Okay, and then let's bring in our tag again. So this one is going on the Rich Razzleberry tag. And we're just going to put a little bit of snail right here in the center. And the Starburst does hang over just a tad. Then next, let's get our ribbon out, and I'm just using about 5 inches. That gives me enough to be able to feed through the hole. Okay, so it's going to look like that. And then with our Whisper White Baker's twine, I'm just going to cut off 2 little segments where those bends are. And then this will give me enough twine to be able to tie a knot and then tie a bow. So I'll show you one of each. So what I like to do is just come in here, pull it really tight and get it close to the bottom of the ribbon, top of the tag, however you want to look at it. Pull it again tight, and then come in and tie a knot. Okay, so it's going to look like that. And then just come in and tie a bow, and then we can trim the tails of both the twine and the ribbon. Just give it a clean cut. Whoops. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, so let's come in with our scissors, and I like just to cut at an angle at the top of the ribbon and just cut the tails like that. Okay, so there's our first tag. So we're just going to do the exact same thing for the other 2 tags. Okay, so let's make the little pear one next. So what you will do is just grab a scratch piece of Whisper White cardstock. I've cut this down to 1 inch by 3 inches, and we're going to go ahead and notch the bottom with our banner triple punch. There we go. Let's go ahead and stamp our pear, and for the pear we're going to need soft suede and lemon lime twist, and these are the 2 images that you will need, the solid pear image and then that little topper, and then we're also going to be stamping hello. That's going to be the little sentiment that we will do in soft suede. So let's go ahead and do our pear first. So in lemon lime twist, just come right here and stamp that. And then the little top, the little stem for the pear is really, really tiny, so be careful when you use this that you don't lose it, because this thing is so tiny and very easy to misplace. The pear using the pear punch. Perfect. These punches are adorable. Okay, so now let's come in with hello. And that's just going to go right about there. And then we're going to pop up our pear on a dimensional. And if for some reason, if you feel like your banner is a little too long, you can just adjust the length by cutting up at the top. So if I feel like I need to trim off just a little bit, I would just slice off. So let's see, let's bring this back. Yeah, I'm just going to trim off just a tad. So I'm going to put the ends at 2 inches. There we go. So from the point up, it's 2 inches long. Okay, and then I'll just put, I'm going to put a little bit of snail on the back side of the tag. And that's just going to go right here in the center. Okay, that looks good. So again, just pull it tight and then just tie a knot. Go. And then just use your scissors, give your ribbon a clean cut, and then just cut off the tails on the twine. So that one's super simple, just tying that knot. Okay, so we've got one left. We're going to do our little cute little strawberry. So for this, you're just going to need some real red cardstock. Go ahead and just punch out a 1.5 inch circle. And then here we have our 1 3/8 inch circle, or scallop circle. I'm just going to use this scrap piece that I used earlier, the back side there. So those two will layer on top of each other just using snail. Just like so. The sentiment for this is going to be yay. And when you purchase the items that I'm using today, you will definitely qualify for a celebration. So that's a nice, I like how all of these, you know, when you buy the bundle and then buy other items that go in with the suite, that you'll qualify for celebration items, which is really nice. Okay, so to do the strawberry, you're just going to need these two colors, Real Red and Lemon Lime Twist. And I'm just going to use this little scratch piece of paper. And you will need these two images. We're going to use this little strawberry image and then the topper in Real Red. And then I'm going to come in with the topper and ink that up in Lemon Lime Twist, and you can see where it just matches right on top of the strawberry, like so. Isn't that just absolutely adorable? Okay, and then come in with your strawberry punch, line it up, punch it out, and then let's put that up on a little mini dimensional. Stick that right there on top, and then we can come in with our snail, put a little bit on our circle, and that's just going to go in the center of the black and white paper. And then again, you're just going to string the ribbon through here, and then decide if you want to tie a knot or tie a bow. And then when it's all said and done, you're going to have just 3 adorable tags. So how cute is that? I love it. All right, guys, well, I hope you liked today's project. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you head on over to today's blog to check out all the supplies that I used. And as a reminder, that was using the fruit basket bundle in the Tutti-fruitti suite, along with some of the other items that you can find all on page 29 of our occasions catalog. So if you have any questions about anything, please be sure to comment below, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye.